Hello, everybody. Welcome to Accelerate Digital Leads to Enhance Sales show at Womenlines.com. It is such a pleasure to welcome business transformation coach Ahana Lara from Australia. Ahana Lara is an author and also founder of Rise and Be Rich. She is having 20 years digital marketing and communication experience, a decade of developing businesses and helping others to structure their online businesses. Yes, friends, digital world is getting overwhelming. And are you gearing up to welcome 2021? So here we are with a wonderful topic, how you can have your digital marketing game plan for 2021 ready. So we have the expert with us, and welcome Ahana to the show.
Thank you, Chara, and thank you for bringing such a great topic to the show.
Wonderful. We are looking forward to gear up to structure out our game plan for 2021. So yes, what is the game plan and why we need it? Can you share some insights?
Yeah, so it's an interesting concept. A lot of people have been doing this for a while, so it's nothing new. And what usually people do, especially solo entrepreneurs, coaches, consultants, conscious business owners, energy healers, they kind of look at their business and they're looking at, oh, where do I get clients? Where do I get leads? And, we talk about this all the time.
Very true.
Well, what they don't see is that they might have a bigger vision. They might have a 3-year vision or 1-year vision. Even writing that down is also important. But a game plan kind of takes that vision. This is what I want to accomplish in the next year.
Okay.
And takes down and breaks it up into little segments that you can implement. So we usually do a 90-day. We look at 90 days, and then we look at the next 90 days and the next 90 days, because your brain then starts thinking in terms of what do I need to accomplish in the next 90 days, and it puts in some speed, some impact, and some urgency into how you structure your business and how you structure your marketing. I think it's the most important thing to do at this time, because things are moving so fast. If you don't have that speed, you're in trouble. So when we say create a game plan for 2021, we talk about what is the vision you have for next year. And, it's not about goal setting. It's not about, I want to write these 15 goals. You need to know, what do I need to make for next year for me to, grow in my business? What do I need to keep? A lot of people can make, in one of the businesses that I was running right at the start, and I hadn't learned this. If you're making a substantial amount of money, this was in the Singapore one that I was doing, Tara. So
wow,
we were making very decent amount of revenues, but as directors, my partner and I, we weren't keeping much of that. We were paying it off to our staff. We were paying it off for the warehouse. We were paying it off to the, transportation and all of that stuff, because it was
that comes with it. Yeah.
So we were earning very less. So you need to know what you want to make, what you want to keep, how much you're going to allocate to your marketing, all of that. You need to have a sense of it as an annual plan, but within it, what are you going to accomplish in the next 90 days? So the first quarter of your, the first 90 days of the 2021, if you can start with a bang and you have a plan of this game plan that you kind of rinse and repeat every, say, 3 months or 4 months or 6 months, you can launch every 6 months, or you can launch every 4 months, you can launch every 3 months. But when I say a launch, I'm talking about different parts of the structuring of your business. So when you do that, you need a game plan for it. So you can, first of all, plan, implement, but also measure and change. So that's what a game plan is. And without a game plan, getting into, especially now in 2021, getting into the market is going to be very, very difficult, because of the speed at which things are changing. The noise is increasing. The number of ads on the newsfeed are increasing.
I agree so much.
Attention, holding the attention and connection with your target market is going to be one of the key things that we're going to play in 2021.
Wonderful. I agree so much with you, Ahana, because it is a requirement for the time, because as business owners, we have to definitely have a vision how we are going ahead next year. And that too, if we structure out, as you are mentioning, like every 3 months or 4 months, we come up with some new structure, and whatever services we are offering, if we plan it out in a right way, if we are aware, and we are talking about the digital world, we're talking about the digital world where it's getting overwhelming. The crowd is increasing, and you have to keep thinking about the innovation or the creativity. So many things going together. And if you're not aware about the real tricks and tips that, okay, how you're going to generate leads, how you're going to accelerate that speed of getting the visibility in the digital market, you are out of the race. So this is the time to plan out your whole next year and then take the further step. And we are having expert Ahana to guide us. So yes, Ahana, what are some of the challenges that you see in digital marketing? And as we move into the next year, what we should be careful of? Can you share some insights?
Yeah, one of the big things I see is just focus on just one thing. Like for example, I wanna learn how to do LinkedIn. That's great. Yes, it's a skill. We should know how to do LinkedIn, but somehow not having that just stand alone, not having an integrated strategy. That is, I see one of the biggest problems. When you do marketing, a lot of people ask me this question, hey, give me a marketing plan or a campaign plan. It's actually not about the marketing. It's about the business structuring. It's about whether, say you go out and you put, $500 into ads, and when the ads come through, how much of that are you capturing? Then how much of that are you nurturing? How much of that gets into an appointment?
There's a point.
How much of those,
Very
yeah.
true.
So all of the parts are also important. Also, some people may not be ready for what you have to offer right now. What are you doing with them? So all of those things, for marketers, it's easy because they've kind of mapped that out. But for solo entrepreneurs, from the other, sort of the other side of the coin, like going out and trying these new things, you have to structure your business, and you have to understand that $500, what it was giving earlier, would give a very different result right now. And the market changes. And so ad is probably not the only strategy, or just organic posting on social media is not the only strategy. So you have to take a step back. And the challenge is to take that step back and to assess what are the gaps in your business, what you need to restructure to prepare for this leap, for the next leap. And once you do that, then what marketing strategies are the easiest ones to drive traffic to those funnel? We talked about niche funnel last time.
Yeah.
And the idea there is that if you don't structure your business, you'd be wasting a lot of time, effort, and money in doing marketing that results into nothing. So, and I'll give you an example. I saw somebody sell a $27 product recently, and it was an interesting product. I was curious. I bought it. I have a really bad habit of buying the products which I find interesting, and then I actually contacted the person and we had a really good chat. But interestingly, when I bought the product, there was nothing beyond it. It's just nothing. It's just a $27 product. So when you're looking at marketing, all the effort and the ads and the push and the launch that you're doing, why do you want to stop at a $27 product? Why are you not thinking of your entire signature funnel? Like, where is it going?
The next step, the next offering. The next offering, you can plan it out through the first offering. So it has to be structured, I suppose.
Yeah.
And normally solopreneurs miss on that.
Yeah, they miss on that. So the structuring is not there. So all of that marketing effort that this person put in is just to buy a $27 product. And it doesn't make sense.
Very true.
So it's wasted effort. Yeah.
So it has to be structured. So yeah, that's the mantra for next year. Structure your game plan. So how to start building a digital plan? Some insights, some pointers. We should have our homework ready for next year. Yeah. Can you share something?
You always start with doing an audit. You audit your own business. You audit your own marketing. You look at what's working, what's not working. Why did I get these results last year? Why didn't I get these results last year? So you start by becoming aware. So awareness is key for everything in life. So
I think analytics audit is a must, and analytics audit's about the data audit, how many visits you had, and which platform working, which not working, what you should be doing. So start working around that part and then structure out where you have to put your energy and focus.
And what I find is that a lot of people are like, if they have a few clients, right, they're getting some few sessions and they have a few clients, they get into that space of, oh, I'm getting clients, I don't need to do anything. But you have to think long term. you can't get too many clients and not structure your business, or you can't get too few clients every now and then. So you have to have a business where you can predict, sequential growth. You can predict an exponential growth. By March, I need, this is where my company is going to grow. By, September, this is where I will be. But you need to have that process mapped out, because that's what I see most of the time. If they're getting some clients through, say, organic posting and things like that, they're like, okay, I'm getting some leads and I'm good with that. But business doesn't work like that.
No.
It actually requires you to keep on making those leaps. And in order to make those leaps, you need somebody professional to come in and sit with you and create this game plan and also hold you accountable. I think that's a huge one. Hold you accountable.
As time passes, we miss. So it has to be revised every week and should be ticked and should be, we have to restructure again if it's not working. So yes, what types of businesses can get benefit, and what kinds of results they can foresee, like what can happen to their business? Some insights on that.
Yeah, so this is the craziest thing. Like, I've worked with companies that are B2B manufacturing companies, and I've worked with solo entrepreneurs who are energy healers or therapists and coaches, all kinds of coaches, consultants, trainers. And at the end of the day, planning your structure and planning your marketing alongside that structure is critical for every business at any, however big or small they are. It's just the level at which they're doing it is different. But I know, like, for example, I know a therapist who started as a therapist, one-on-one sessions, built out a course, went in. So now she has these automated courses, licenses. She's got, apps, and so it's kind of grown into this massive,
next level, fantastic,
massive business. And she could only do that because she was planning in,
steps,
in those steps. So you can do it for any kind of business. The results, when you talk about the results, what I'm looking for is, like, what do I want? Like, if I were to ask you, what do you want out of your business? You have to ask that question first, because we all started with a why.
Very true.
We all started for a specific why. So, for me, initially it was my daughter. I wanted to spend time with my daughter. Now it's like, okay, I've reached this stage in my life. I want to get back to writing. I want to do projects that are meaningful. So I have to structure my business in order to give me what I want, along with the fact of giving my clients what they want and having it grow. But I don't want to spend 40, 50, 60 hours in my business doing everything on my own. So that requires planning, and it requires that confidence that your business will keep growing, but you can, take out whatever, you need in terms of finances. You can take out what you need in terms of time. Your priorities are also met, and so is, are those of your partners. Your partners also have to meet their priorities, right?
Very true.
They are the ones helping you grow the business. So this is where I think a lot of small or solo entrepreneurs don't think at that level, but they should, because that's why it's applicable to any business, because it will make your life so much easier. It will give so much clarity, so much peace. And from the outside, people look in and say, oh my God, you're so busy, you're doing so many things. But actually, I don't. It just gets done.
It is planned and structured properly. That's the key. Yes.
That is the key.
Yes.
Exactly.
So friends, let's gear up. I'm really fueled and I'm going to work upon my why and how I'm going to structure my game plan for next year. So yes, keep looking out for more tips from Ahana Lara. Every month we are coming up with this fantastic show and learning the tips and tricks how to accelerate our digital leads. Thank you so much, Ahana, for your time. It was fantastic learning today, and best wishes to you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.